Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this Monday morning with Business Coach Malloy. Interesting day today, 3rd of April, but the first Monday of 23-24. And I'm sure you guys have had a fantastic closure to 22-23, and you are all now looking forward to 23-24. Let me share an example or an experience. Yesterday, I got a call from a friend of mine, and he asked, what should we do in the first week, because we have such set of exciting goals to achieve. Ladies and gentlemen, humble submission to you. I hope all of you have your business plan for 23-24 ready as on 31st March. But if you don't, nothing to worry. Spend this 1 week, the first week of April, sharpening the axe. Sharpen the axe before you are in a position to go out and cut that tree. Spend time with yourself, spend time with your team, analyze the data, analyze the opportunities, and ask yourself, how will I do what I want to do? Because that will truly inspire you or inspire your team to go out and achieve those goals. Sharpen the axe as much as you can. Because even if you invest the 6 days, and even if you invest this 1 week, there are 51 weeks still left. But if you don't invest in planning, if you don't invest in creating that roadmap, if you don't invest in bringing in clarity in your mind, whatever you do for the rest 51 weeks or 51 and a half weeks may not yield those results. So look at things slightly differently. Don't think you're going to run out of time. 51 weeks, even after this week is gone, still there to achieve your goals. So sharpen the axe as much as possible. People who are part of my WhatsApp group will shortly see a messaging going out on the WhatsApp group. People who are part of my WhatsApp group would have seen our vision document, Vision 23-24. And we are going to double this year. And for that doubling, what are we going to do? All those have been documented. So use this as templates, use those as planning tools, and go out and achieve those goals. But today we are on day 7, episode 7 of our series, Business Mantras for Entrepreneurs. We are in that step-by-step series on how to build a profitable commercial business. While this is the 7th series, we started 3 weeks back on the 10 steps to grow your business, to establish and grow your business. Step 1 we spoke about was the entrepreneur business plan. Why is it so important? Step 2 was creating that value proposition, working on the product and service. Step 3, something that most entrepreneurs miss out, and that is target market. So today, step 3, why do entrepreneurs need to define their target market? Over the years, when I've been coaching businesses, whenever I've asked, who is your customer? I have been told that we sell to everyone. Now, please understand this. If you're selling to everyone, you're actually selling to nobody. Actually, you're not selling at all. And customers are buying from you. For a successful business which has predictability, which needs to predictability and sustainability, businesses need to have a target customer. These are the customers to whom you will market for a sale. These are the customer set of individuals with similar needs or characteristics that your company hopes to serve. These individuals are usually the end users most likely to purchase your product. As an organization, we don't have the time or the resources to be able to reach to everyone with a product message. Identifying the target market allows marketers to focus on people who are most likely to purchase your product. Although it may be time consuming upfront, spending time in determining a target market allows you to focus your marketing efforts in the most cost-effective way. So the question is, how do you define a target market? There are so many aspiring entrepreneurs or existing entrepreneurs with a great idea which can solve a burning problem. But how many of these entrepreneurs begin with launching a product without considering target market strategies, generally a lot. The target market represents those groups whom you would want to address, who needs that problem to their solution. If a significant number of those users are not ready to pay for the problem that they want to solve or the problem that you want them to solve, this leads to cash burn. This leads to unsustainability. And eventually the business owners will run out of resources and finally end up failing. Research has shown that 42% of startups fail because they didn't find the right target market for their businesses. So finding the target market is one of the most important decisions that a business should take before actually starting your business or launching a new product. So target market involves, it's a process. It involves a process to recast and build something innovative to differentiate your business from others. So here are some tips on target market selection. You have to ask this question of yourself: whether the business can be scaled up or not? What is the size of your target market? How many people can you possibly sell your product, or how many people will probably buy your product? And last but not the least, at what price point are they willing to buy the product at? Sometimes what happens is you have a product, it has a certain cost of manufacturing, and you would want to price it at a certain point, but the value proposition, the solution that you're propagating is not strong enough for people to want to own that product at that price point. They want probably to own the product at a much lower price point, which will eventually be unprofitable to you. So let's look at some of the steps to find your target market. Always have a segment for early momentum of business. Focusing on a segment helps in building early momentum, and this could involve awareness through word of mouth marketing, because this actually builds faster across like-minded groups, success stories, etc., etc. So when you're building a business, look at who are your low-hanging fruits, the early momentum givers to your business. Second, take a hard look at your value proposition. Always take a hard look at what is the value differentiation that your product is bringing to your prospects. In other words, try to initiate that feature that makes the business different and makes it stand out. Many entrepreneurs get this wrong. They think that an idea is already working, and if the business is doing well, then it can bring them a large number of customers for them, and they can simply copy the business idea and try to modify the business model. Ladies and gentlemen, it will be profitable for a short period, but you may not be able to build a business in the long run. Today, if you're copying up an idea and bringing it onto fore, please understand that your product or service has a low entry barrier. And if any product or service has a low entry barrier, there will be millions out there who can come out and copy the product or service at a much lower price point and go out and sell into the market. So while you will be profitable at the short run, in the long run, you may not be able to sustain. So what is that value differentiation, the value proposition versus value differentiation? Revisit what we spoke last week on the value proposition. There has to be a clear-cut differentiation. Why should people want to buy from you? If you want to be an entrepreneur and build an empire, you have to use your creativity and come with some kind of a solution that will differentiate your business from other companies and can bring you a large number of prospects. Third, identify the demographics. It's very important to ask yourself whom you should market to and how you should efficiently reach them. This could, and if it's a B2C product, it's a consumer product, it could include everything, right, from identifying the age, gender, geographic location, occupation, economic status, other demographic, psychographic traits of the consumer who will be most likely to be interested in purchasing your product. The key to identify the niche market and go after the market share aggressively. Fourth, identify prospects that care about your key differentiation the most. When looking across the broader market, some prospects will say, yep, this product is cool and good, But others will jump out of the chair and say, yes, that's amazing, I need it right now. In this case, always target the second group, as they will be the easiest to sell to. But you can do it only if you have spent time and money and energy in trying to identify those two groups. Because please understand, let's get out of that altruistic mindset that you would want to help other businesses grow. Yes, you would want other businesses to grow. Yes, you would want to solve their problems, but you have a business and you need to make a profit too. So you have to identify whether the people are ready to pay for the solution or not. Many businesses end up wasting money on marketing and strategies without identifying the target market first. So if you want to scale up your business, you need to have the right target customer who will care about your solution. Now, the question that a lot of you may have in your mind is, how do I recognize people who have a high affinity for my offering? And this is where entrepreneurs need to be super specific about targeting these groups. Start asking questions like, what is the smallest business that loves my stuff? Because when you define the smallest business, you can define what is the smallest ticket size that you would need to sell to. Do product businesses love it more than service businesses? Which location, urban, rural, would they love it the most? Is there a certain type of business owner that loves it more? If it's yes, then why? And you can start creating a niche around it. The segmentation will depend on the entrepreneur's ability to be able to identify these characteristics. If you can find the right people that have a high affinity in your niche, then definitely you will be able to not only close a sale, but to exponentially grow your business. Understand this. Defining a target market will not limit your business. Some entrepreneurs resist defining a target market base, thinking it might limit the business or reduce the number of potential customers. This is a strong misconception. Identifying target markets does not prevent your business from accepting customers that don't fit into your target profile. You could sell to anybody, people could buy to anybody, but your entire energy should be focused on a certain group of customers. Defining a target market will certainly increase your cost efficiency. Please understand that your resources are not unlimited. You are not having a bottomless pit. You can't have unlimited access to marketing. You can't have unlimited access to salespeople going out and selling. Everything is a cost. Unless you have these unlimited marketing resources, it is much more effective to focus your marketing efforts to potential customers who have determined that they're most likely to buy your product, rather than wasting time and money quoting the vast world of prospects who merely could become or who may not become your customer at all. This is the power of defining your target market. So while you're doing your planning this week, while you're sharpening the axe, go out and ask this question, that who am I wanting to sell to? Define that target market. It is going to help you allocate your resources better. Let us not be headless chicken running all over the planet trying to sell. Have focused activity to your target market and sell. Like I said, we are not going to say no to a customer who's not part of our target market. If he comes to buy, so be it. He's a bonus. At Beyond Red Ocean Consulting, we are constantly here to make your entrepreneurial journey a success. Reach out to us if you want to know anything of how to build business plans, how to define target markets. Reach out to us if you want to know more about our one-to-one coaching / mentoring programs, because we want you to succeed. You are the foundation for that 5 trillion economy that we are all talking about. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being constantly inspiring us, because it's your feedback that we get keeps us inspired to come in every Monday morning for the past 56 weeks, and share whatever little we know about scaling up of a business. Keep writing to us and keep inspiring us. Till next Monday, same place, same time, with a new episode on business mantras. Have a great week and a great start to April. Thank you so much.